Faith, and this video is going to show how to do Christina's Ruckless back care using a woven wrap. I'm going to use the hip scoot method to get my baby on my back, and I am starting with him centered on the wrap. If you're cutting it close on length, you may need to start slightly off center. So when I hip scoot, I actually like to take the tail that's behind me and bring it over my opposite shoulder before I even start, making sure it's not twisted in the back. And then I'm going to go ahead and scoot him around onto my back. And get him up nice and high, and make sure that this is spread well up over his back. And I'm going to keep this one under my arm. And then the first thing I do in any back carry is to get the top rail nice and snug and pin it under my chin. Then I'm going to make my seat by reaching back, reaching between our bodies, pulling the fabric down and taut, and then pulling lots of fabric up between his body and mine, getting the bottom rail all the way to the back of his knees. And then I'm going to gather my tails up, maintaining tension, and gather this one up top of my shoulder and pin it between my knees. And then this one, coming under my arm, I'm going to bring horizontally across my chest, a little lower than I want the chest belt to end up at the end. I'm going to bring it across, keeping it bunched around to the back, where I'm then going to pass the top rail to my other hand, spread it up nice and high over his body. Make sure the bottom rail extends all the way to the back of his knees. You can even strand by strand tighten here if you want. Get it really snug. And then I'm going to bring his leg up over the wrap as I bring it to the front. And coming back to the front, I'm going to pin this one between my knees. And then this one that's coming over my shoulder, I'm going to flip it up over my other shoulder. And this time, if you're using a wrap with the wrong side, now the wrong side will be showing. So then I'm going to go ahead and spread this really well over my baby. Nice and high, and again, all the way to the back of the knees. And I didn't measure my length well. And then we're going to come under that leg to the front, where we can then tie off. And as you can see, I didn't start quite where I needed to, but it worked out just fine in the end. Then we'll tie off here at the waist. And then I'll move my hair to show you the chest belt a little bit better. But here you can keep these bunched on top of your shoulders. You can cup your shoulders if you want. This horizontal pass, I actually like to spread it over my breasts a little bit. I find that it helps to keep everything low so it doesn't creep up and choke me. But that's personal preference. And there we have it, Christina's Ruckless back care using a woven wrap. Thank you.